Hi, Mpho.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, welcome to the Space and the No.1 art residency by Sir Alexander McCall Smith.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So, can you introduce yourself? Tell us who you are.
All right. My name is Mpho Mhlauli. I actually come from Francistown, which is my home village, and with Sir Alexander McCall Smith, I actually met him at Gaborone SOS, where I've done my first exhibition there, and this is also where I got my #1 award of art.
So, what have you been learning through the time that you've been a recipient, through the time that you've been in your residency here at the Space Botswana? Can you share with us?
In Botswana Space Residency, I've learned so many skills of drawing, because I'm a person who don't usually try drawing, and I only like painting. And I also believe that sometimes, as I'm an artist, I have to explore some new skills so that I can go far with my artistic career. And as a resident, it has been a great time for me, because I've been taught so many skills with Miss Atang.
You've been to studio visits. Can you just share with the audience how the studio visits were for you and what you thought of them? So the first studio visit, you've been to the Fulbright scholar, Dr. Yanir Brown. Can you just share with us what you've learned from him at the time that you're there with the #1 art award recipient as well, being Boifang Samaje, because you were both there? Can you just share what you've learned while you were there at the studio?
As I'm an artist, we have to keep our work being subjected to the research, because we don't have to just make an artwork without any research, and that's what I've learned with to him.
Can you tell us about Chelsea Young? The second studio visit was Chelsea Young from Cape Town, who is now based in Maun. How was that for you? Because you're an abstract artist, right? And you found out that there is another abstract artist. And just share with us how that experience was for you as well.
She's currently an artist who do an abstract, just like me. But for me, I actually do painting, and as I've tried mixed media in Space Botswana. And about her is like she's usually exploring her artistic on different kinds of materials. That's what I have liked about her. She was keep exploring using threads on some clothes, which is a good an idea as an artist.
And then the last studio visit was Siko, who's an artist from Maun. He's local. He's a Motswana. So you went to his studio visit. That was the last studio visit we did. So can you share with us that as well?
All right. His work, it was really aesthetic, because I really loved it. And all his paintings was communicating, because the moment I reached his studio, I got stuck there. I didn't even want to go outside. This is one of the studios that I liked there on our visit.
Okay. Did you like it as well because you could relate with some of the artworks that he was doing? I mean, some of the pieces that you saw were of local, what could I say? It was of like local people who've played a significant role within the landscape of Botswana, such as politicians, such as musicians, such as artists. Can you just tell me that, can you just share like some of the artworks that you've shared, like that you've seen there that you're like, oh, okay, I've seen this before, like, just...
Okay. On his paintings that I've been inspired is like it was based on culture. As culture, I believe that we shall not abandon it. And even the politics, I saw some paintings of someone, but I don't know the name of that man. And it was a great painting. And even the musicians of his paintings that he have done there, it was so great. It's like exploring a lot of things in this world. And be an artist, I believe that we keep moving around to explore, to get more ideas. Okay. That's what I've liked about him. He's like, he's usually not based on one thing. He keep exploring. This is what has been said by Yan and that school that I visited on my first time. At the first time, yeah. He say like, as an artist, you shall support your work within research, so that when people they ask you about your artwork, you can tell them more about what inspired you, what motivated you, and a lot.
Okay, that is great. So you've had a couple of paintings that you've done while you're at the space, right?
Yes.
During your residency.
Yes.
Is there any particular piece of artwork that you're like, this is interesting, I haven't done this before? And even the medium that you used. There are some mediums that you've never used before, like all pastels. Can you just share how it was just creating some of the pieces that you've done?
Okay. In one of my artwork that I've done, it was on all pastels, and the moment I was working on that piece is like, it was smooth and soft, because I've never used an oil pastel before in my life. And that painting like that I've done with oil pastels, it was amazing, because I even liked it. This is one of my paintings, this is one of my artwork that I did like. And I also believe that as I'm an artist, I have to keep trying other materials so that I can explore more. I would like to thank the Space Botswana for this lovely support and this opportunity, and the No.1 art residency for more inspiration that I've experienced here, and the new skills that I've learned in the Space Botswana. It has been a great support for me as an artist to move around and to start new things, and I hope tomorrow again it will happen. Thank you so much for this time and this moment that I've spent here.
You did well, Mom. Well, I guess you created your Instagram account, you created an email, you spoke to artists. Even though you say you're an introvert, at some point you have to go out there, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're able enough to talk to Matt. We showed Matt throughout the residency what he was doing. So even Sir Alexander McCall Smith will be able enough to see what you've been doing. And from the moment they saw you there, first intro going to now being here, it's the start of many things, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.